Hey, Jim. I see you got started without me.
Did your alarm not go off this morning?
It didn't.
Well, we couldn't wait any longer, so off we go. But we got an exciting project. We're just beginning here. We're going to talk about that coming up next.
Jim, I see you're working in the backyard of this project.
Well, you know, everybody loves a great backyard to enjoy the space in. This is a young family with a couple of young children. They've got grand plans for the yard here. We're doing phase one, which really includes just an entry walkway coming in, a multi-level patio, 3 different little patios, a sitting wall, and an entry into the back of the house. Phase two, eventually on the other side of the property, is going to incorporate a pool that they want to put into the grounds and some other resources up in that area. But right now we're getting underway. So we're just starting our dig here for our walkway. We're going to start digging everything out, setting our base courses, put our base stone in there. We have a 1-step up to a patio there, and you can see the doors in the background there. Eventually there's going to be a couple steps and a platform going up into the house from there. And then the larger patio is going to be out there where the truck is sitting.
Nice.
And then another patio on the other side, which is also going to eventually get an outdoor kitchen.
Ooh,
So they've thought of all these great things for the backyard, and we're just beginning the project now.
Cool.
Work begins on digging out the walkway. It must be deep enough to allow for several layers of base material.
Jim, today's day 3 of the project.
Yes, it is, and we're moving right along, as you can see. So behind us here, you can see how we've established our base material for our walkway. It's going to have a nice curved walkway coming in. We've set our post and our guide marks for our grades. We're screeding off the sand, and now we're just beginning to lay some of the pavers up above here. So let's go take a look.
Okay. Jim, I see you're using 2 different color pavers for this project.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to try to do a little something different in here. The homeowner really wanted to try to accent some of the outlines of the work that we're doing. So we chose to go with a darker color as a border block, and that'll be on all the perimeters. And then we have a lighter color block in the field. And it's 2 different pavers, 2 different colors. We also have pillars and we have a sitting wall, and we chose to use some, our pillar caps are going to be the darker color as well. So we'll have some nice contrast, light and dark colors in the same color range, but it's going to come together real nicely, and you really put a distinctive mark on the project, so we're kind of excited about that.
I like the colors. Looks great.
Yeah, it fits the property perfectly.
The painstaking work of laying each paver is underway. Every one must fit perfectly.
Why are they starting to drop and click here instead of over where you started?
Drop and click, very good. Well, you know, we want to make sure our pattern runs square. So everything we do, all our lines are established off the foundation wall. So we use the foundation wall as a starting point, or a wall block, which you see established here for the step, and for the wall that's going in here, that's running perpendicular to the foundation. We want to keep everything square. As we go down the line and we get into bigger spaces, we put up some guidelines as well, just to make sure we continue to keep the pattern square. So it's a lot easier to start in a nice big square spot and work our way down the walk, which has a nice curve to it. It just works out a lot better.
Makes sense.
Sure.
The weather is cooperating, so work can move quickly.
Jim, the guys have gotten some major work done here, and this looks fantastic.
Starting to shape up, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So we have our wall coming out of the patio going to this entry over at where this gate is. There's a 5-foot wide gate, but we don't normally make our walks 5 foot wide, so we made it 5 foot to accommodate the space in the gate, and then we narrowed it down to the 4 foot, which really kind of lays out a nice little design feature. And of course, we've got this beautiful contrast between the soldier course along the edge and the field course in the middle there. So it's coming together really sharp.
I like the curves.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we'll show you how lighting is added to this project. We are lending money at the First Northern Bank and Trust, and you can apply online or in person.
Check out our home equity line of credit.
We offer commercial mortgages, business loans, lines of credit, and term loans to fit your needs.
Or our Flex Term Home Equity Line of Credit.
We also offer home mortgage loans,
Personal loans and more.
Local decision-making speeds the process.
Come in today to any of our 11 branches to talk to an experienced lender and find out how we can help you achieve your dreams. At First Northern Bank and Trust, your community, our commitment. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Jim Skakoza, and now that you've seen the work we do, don't you think it's time to transform your yard into that magical place you've dreamed of? At Chestnut Hill Nursery, we can create a landscape for the way you live. Whether you're looking for a simple walkway, an elegant outdoor kitchen, or maybe you just want to spruce up your existing landscape, we can help you get there. It's your yard, so dream big or keep it simple, we can create a design just for you. What are you waiting for? This is the best time of all to start planning your dream landscape.
What's the easiest way to ensure you'll have heat this winter?
Have your heating system serviced and maintained now before it gets too cold. Heating systems require regular maintenance in order to perform as efficiently as they were designed. A consistent schedule of heating system maintenance will catch many problems while they're still minor and correctable. Call KMB Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical today to schedule your maintenance. And if you need a new system, KMB can recommend a system that will meet your needs. Call 570-460-0111 now for a free estimate. The best auto service center in the Poconos is Best Auto Service Center.
They are very knowledgeable on all types of cars, both foreign and domestic.
Best Auto Service Center in Tannersville is a AAA certified repair shop, now offering Nitro Fill, nitrogen tire inflation package with 24-hour emergency towing and tire repair and replacement. Best Auto also does custom exhaust work, computer diagnostics, factory maintenance, and more.
I wouldn't go anywhere else.
Best Auto Service Center, Route 611 in Tannersville, a Subaru maintenance specialist.
You know, landscaping is always great, but when you put lighting into it, it just makes it that much better.
Well, it does. It changes the whole atmosphere once the sun goes down. So one of the things we incorporated into this project, the homeowners really intend to spend a lot of time out here on this patio, which is a good thing. And they want to be able to extend their hours out here at the end of the day as well, barbecuing, having family and friends over, that kind of thing.
Well, this is a great space.
It is a great space. So what we try to do, we incorporated into this project some landscape lighting. Of course, we use all low-level LED fixtures. They're going to last basically forever. The bulbs, and they use very little power, so we can really bring down the size and the cost of the transformers now with these LED fixtures, which is great.
Yeah.
But when we're doing them in the walls, and what we're doing, eventually there'll be some landscape lighting in the planting beds and some other areas. But right now in this first phase of the project, we're working on putting the lighting in the wall to create this little glow space down in the patio area. So the way we do that is we use these particular fixtures. This is a cast bronze fixture. Has an LED light lamp under here, which is changeable, but more than likely they'll never have to change it because it is LED. And this gets mounted underneath the cap. Now you can see we have a lot of wiring going on here. This is special tin-coated wiring specifically for outdoor wiring for lighting. So we use that so we don't have an issue with the lighting down the road. But these blocks have a natural course through the block, which is actually there for the, there's little clips that go in between the wall block to keep them from moving, shifting one way or the other. But this is our top course, so we don't need them anymore, so we can lay our wire in there. However, when we bring it out to the surface here like this, we need to accommodate the connection and a little bit more space here. So what we have to do is I'll show you here on this one here. You can see if I lift this cap lock, because this is how this will finish, okay? What we've had to do here is really kind of grind out some area, all right? So we can lay our connection in there, and this will sit nice and flat and flush on here. This will be glued down, and then our cap will come on top of it, and like that, so you'll hardly even see the fixture.
Right.
But the nice thing about it, it just throws this
Glows.
very low level glow on the entire patio. So these lamps surround the entire space as well as on the pillars. And again, eventually down the road when we complete the project, we'll have landscape lighting in the planting beds as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we do this, all right?
Okay.
So we've got our super duper heavy duty,
Gun.
well, it's paver glue is what it is. It's specifically made for putting the caps onto the wall block so they stay there.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do. Here's our fixture.
Okay.
We've got enough space here to accommodate the wiring, okay, in the fixture. I'm just going to put a little dab of glue right here, all right, like that. Put this aside. We're going to take our fixture, make sure the wire's got a clean, there we go. Like that. Just do that. There we go. Now, you're just going to hold that there for temporarily, okay?
Okay.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little more glue here because we are going to then put our cap on top. Just put a little bit right here. Don't want to put it in that ring.
Nah.
Hold on. All right, put that like that. Here's our cap. Got it?
Move my fingers.
All right. And then we're going to put that like that. Make sure our wire is free. Tuck it in, and there you go. Just like that.
Wow.
Perfect fit, and you can see how nicely
Yeah.
it just covers the fixture itself so you don't really see it. And this is just going to spill out this warm light.
So they'll be able
in
to see
patio
the
space.
step.
So this is a step, so this will light the step area.
Nice.
Work moves steadily ahead to add caps to the walls around the patio as this project is nearing completion.
One more thing I want to point out to you, we've got a lot of wiring run around here for all the lamp fixtures. And it's all going to tie in back to our transformer, which is going to be back in this area. But of course, we've got to cross a lot of space, including this walkway. Right. So what we do is we put a piece of conduit in there as we're building the base material. And then later we take our wiring and put it right through that conduit. This way it's always serviceable, okay? Right. It's not like you're burying it, and then if you have to service the wire, you got to pull the walk apart in order to get at it.
Right.
So we pre-planned everything, so we put our conduit in across any of the areas that we're paving so we can run our wires in and out.
Perfect.
Up next, we take a look at the technique of aligning pavers up against the house foundation. Looking for plants you can trust to create a beautiful, easy-to-maintain garden? All you have to do is look for the Proven Winners name to know you're getting the most distinctive plants on the market. That's because Proven Winners partners with the top plant breeders around the world to ensure varieties that are vigorous, healthy, vibrant, and unique. Chestnut Hill Nursery Garden Center employees are Proven Winners certified. Go to provenwinners.com to learn more about what makes Proven Winners plants different from the rest. Proven Winners plants at Chestnut Hill Nursery, Route 209, Broadheadsville.
What's the easiest way to ensure you'll have heat this winter?
Have your heating system serviced and maintained now before it gets too cold. Heating systems require regular maintenance in order to perform as efficiently as they were designed. A consistent schedule of heating system maintenance will catch many problems while they're still minor and correctable. Call KMB Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical today to schedule your maintenance. And if you need a new system, KMB can recommend a system that will meet your needs. Call 570-460-0111 now for a free estimate. We are lending money at the First Northern Bank and Trust, and you can apply online or in person.
Check out our home equity line of credit.
We offer commercial mortgages, business loans, lines of credit, and term loans to fit your needs.
Or our Flex Term Home Equity Line of Credit.
We also offer home mortgage loans,
personal loans, and more.
Local decision-making speeds the process.
Come in today to any of our 11 branches to talk to an experienced lender and find out how we can help you achieve your dreams. At First Northern Bank and Trust, your community, our commitment. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Protect your paver walkway. The Paver Savers can help. Bring life back to your faded pavers. The Paver Savers can help. Restore your patio back to its original beauty. The Paver Savers can help. If you have pavers, you need the Paver Savers. We are the hardscape protection specialist. Restore and protect the beauty of your pavers. Call the Paver Savers for a free estimate at 888-992-9001 or visit us at thepaversavers.com.
Jim, I know you're almost finished here, but I know the details are important.
Well, they are. It's all about the details, and we really pride ourselves in doing a lot of that work. So I wanted to point out something here in the way we built this new porch. Often when you see these types of projects being installed, they'll take the block and the pavers and stuff and go right up against the siding. You know, we just don't believe that's really the right thing to do. So what we do is we take the siding off, we protect all the sheeting behind there with an ice and water shield so that the water can't penetrate into the siding or into the sill down below on top of the foundation. And then we build our block wall into that space, and then we come back and we trim up, put in new siding, new J-channel, and trim it up around the steps. If you look over here, you can see this side is already done. So what we've done is we took all the siding out of here. We built our steps, put our ice and water shield on, you can see in the background, okay? And then what we did is we cut in our siding and did our J-channel all around the steps to give it a nice finished detail. And this way you never have to worry about water issues getting down behind the siding, okay? So it makes a big difference. Something else I want to point out to you too over here in terms of the way we build these units. We come around the corner. Remember how I was talking about we want to try to build this as a solid integral unit, the entire space. Often raised patios, porches like this are very prone to failure because of the settling that occurs, and it doesn't occur equitably across the whole area. So what we do is when we dig out our foundation, we put separation fabric in there, we put geogrid in the stone. So what we're doing is basically we're making this one solid unit, even though it's all pieces put together. If you look down in here, here's a piece of the geogrid fabric.
Right.
See that? So as each layer goes up, we put our stone in, compact it, put geogrid fabric on there, then some more stone in the block on top of that. So it's not going to be prone to failure or settling over the years. It's a real important detail, but it does make a big difference down the road when this does not fail as opposed to many other projects.
The crew finishes reattaching the siding to the house and making sure everything fits correctly. Now the final pieces of the pavers can be set into place.
Jim, what's missing?
We've yet to put our pavers in. Obviously we have to build our whole framework first. We have all our block in, we're going to finish the caps and finish our siding work, and once we do that, then we'll come back in here and we'll put in our finished stone, our setting bed sand base, and then we'll lay our pavers in there and compact and put the polymeric sand in so we have a nice finished porch level up here. So we have nice 1, 2, 3, basically 2 steps up into the house, down to this patio, step down going that way, and then a step down going the other way.
And what color will be here? Chocolate or the other?
No, it's the same
as-
field as we have out here, this blue stone.
The walls go up around the patio, and the patio pavers are set into place. This family will have a nice, usable backyard to entertain when it's all finished.
So Connie, here's another detail I'll point out to you. We had some existing downspout drain lines that were here on the property, which took away all the water from the roof and took it out of the area. Okay, so we had to work with those, and they were in the area where we were doing our pave. So what we did is we connected our piping as we were building the structure, and then what we do is we finish it off with this downspout adapter, run the downspout right into that, and then we cut out our paver to accommodate that adapter, give it a nice, clean, finished look.
It does look nice. Well, this project's almost finished.
Yeah, we're putting all the finishing touches on it now, and we're going to come back and we're going to do a walkthrough and show you how this whole project came together.
Still ahead, we'll show you this completed project from start to finish.
What's the easiest way to ensure you'll have heat this winter?
Have your heating system serviced and maintained now before it gets too cold. Heating systems require regular maintenance in order to perform as efficiently as they were designed. A consistent schedule of heating system maintenance will catch many problems while they're still minor and correctable. Call KMB Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical today to schedule your maintenance. And if you need a new system, KMB can recommend a system that will meet your needs. Call 570-460-0111 now for a free estimate. We are lending money at the First Northern Bank and Trust, and you can apply online or in person.
Check out our home equity line of credit.
We offer commercial mortgages, business loans, lines of credit, and term loans to fit your needs.
Or our Flex Term Home Equity Line of Credit.
We also offer home mortgage loans.
Personal loans and more.
Local decision making speeds the process.
Come in today to any of our 11 branches to talk to an experienced lender and find out how we can help you achieve your dreams. At First Northern Bank and Trust, your community, our commitment. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Jim Skakoza, and now that you've seen the work we do, don't you think it's time to transform your yard into that magical place you've dreamed of? At Chestnut Hill Nursery, we can create a landscape for the way you live. Whether you're looking for a simple walkway, an elegant outdoor kitchen, or maybe you just want to spruce up your existing landscape, we can help you get there. It's your yard, so dream big or keep it simple, we can create a design just for you. What are you waiting for? This is the best time of all to start planning your dream landscape.
The best auto service center in the Poconos is Best Auto Service Center.
They are very knowledgeable on all types of cars, both foreign and domestic.
Best Auto Service Center in Tannersville is a AAA certified repair shop, now offering NitroFill, nitrogen tire inflation package with 24-hour emergency towing and tire repair and replacement. Best Auto also does custom exhaust work, computer diagnostics, factory maintenance, and more.
I wouldn't go anywhere else.
Best Auto Service Center, Route 611 in Tannersville, a Subaru maintenance specialist. Protect your paver walkway. The Paver Savers can help. Bring life back to your faded pavers. The Paver Savers can help. Restore your patio back to its original beauty. The Paver Savers can help. If you have pavers, you need the Paver Savers. We are the hardscape protection specialist. Restore and protect the beauty of your pavers. Call the Paver Savers for a free estimate at 888-992-9001 or visit us at thepaversavers.com.
Wow, Jim, this looks really elegant.
Not too bad, huh?
Nah.
So I don't know if you recall, before we even started the project here, there was virtually nothing back here on the property. And the fence didn't exist either. That was put up, actually just before we started, they put the fence up for us prior to us coming in and left us some access. But the yard was just basically flat, it was just grass. They have a young family, they really wanted to do a lot of entertaining out here. So we worked out a project with them in which we're going to do this in a couple different phases. And this was phase one. It was creating a new entry from the garage parking area back here into the back space or the patio space that we're creating. So let's take a walk.
Okay.
These are eventually, we created planting beds here. So next spring we're going to come back and do all the planting.
Okay.
And do all the finish work in here. We also made accommodations for lighting. So that's our transformer box sitting back there. We do have some lights installed in the wall already, because that was part of the construction. But when we come back in the spring and do the planting, we'll do the rest of the outdoor landscape lighting.
Okay.
So you continue on down the walkway here, and we have this lower patio section. What they wanted to do is create a little bit of a separate space for grilling, you know, that kind of thing. So we got the grill set up here. One awkward thing we have, this is their oil fill here. So right now they have a mat there. We're going to actually come back next year and seal the whole patio.
Okay.
So that won't be an issue in case they spill some oil or something.
Right.
But in the meantime, they have it protected with a mat. And then of course we have this space here. We come up one step, and this is the main level of the patio here now. This is the back entry into the home. This is their dining room, kitchen area, so they can come right outside. Originally there was just some old wooden steps here, which really were not working at all. We've created these platform steps, raised platforms, to get comfortably in and out of the door. And you can see we did some nice detail work. We had to really work around the siding to make everything fit properly. And that now comes down onto this new patio. So that's the entry coming in, the entry and access coming in and out of the house. And then we're going to talk about the big patio.
Okay. this area for?
Well, this is the main patio. Okay, it's fairly large space. They want to put in some outdoor dining area. They're also going to probably do some deep seating, you know, in terms of relaxing out here in this space. And of course, what we wanted to do was to frame the space a little, make this area a little bit unique or different than the rest of the spaces. So this is elevated by one step. You have a lower patio there and another one over here, which we're going to talk about in a moment. But then we took and built this little sitting wall here, okay, and anchored it with some pillars. So we create this sense of space or another outdoor room. And it really works out nicely. So as they fill this space up with portable fire pit, deep seating, you know, that kind of stuff, this is going to really work out nice. Now we did build in some of the lighting into the walls, as you can see. So that's already operating and works really nicely at night. You can see it really great. We're going to add some additional lighting when we come back and do planting in the spring. Now, once you get through this area, now we're going to step down again, okay?
Got
Now,
all this?
this is going to be an entertaining patio. So there are future plans for the rest of the property.
Okay.
And part of what's going to happen in the next phase is this space over here, we're going to build an outdoor kitchen.
Nice.
So we're going to have an outdoor kitchen, grilling station, refrigerator, bar area with some stools so they can entertain in this space here. This was important to put it on this level in this space in the yard because out in the yard, their eventual plans are to build a pool and do some additional landscape around the pool. But the nice thing about having this entertainment space here, if you've got adults sitting around the bar doing some cooking, you can look right out into the yard and watch the kids in the pool. So it's close access to the pool. So it was all designed with a master plan in mind, and this was just the initial phase of the project. So I think it came out pretty well.
It's a beautiful piece of property.
Yeah, it really is. And you can see we did a few touches again with the trim. We used a different color border here just to bring some accent colors. When we come back next season and we seal this all, we're going to seal it with an enhancing sealer, which is going to really bring the colors up and make the whole patio pop. Nice. So the project turned out terrific. So we're always ready to help you plan and build a project like this in your yard. Give us a call or contact us on the web at chnursery.com.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you here next time.
All right, so how do you want to start this one? I'm sorry, it was so funny that I forgot what I was supposed to say.
Jim, this is almost finished, but I know the finishing touches. Wait, what am I saying here? Well, this project's almost done.
And you can say, yes, yes it is.
No, we're going to wrap up next.
Just give us a call or contact us. Can't tell you.
It's a wrap.
Rocking in the
Season
free
wrap,
world.
the last one.